The flood is already here. Your dollar buys less. Your rent won't stop climbing. And most people, they're just treading water. Nobody's coming to save you. Not the Fed, not the government, not your 401k. But here's what they don't tell you. Noah didn't wait for the rain to stop. He built before the flood came. I'm Noah, and this channel is the Ark. Not everyone makes it on, but if you're here, you're already ahead. 11:45 p.m. You check your bank account. 6 figures staring back at you. You finally made it, right? The American dream? So, why are you sitting here eating cold takeout in the dark, stressed about next month's rent? Look, here's the truth nobody tells you. You feel broke because you are broke. You're just broke with a bigger paycheck. Today, I'm breaking down the $100,000 poverty trap, and I'll show you exactly where your money vanishes before you even see it. Look, I know what you're thinking. 100 grand is a lot of money, and you're right. It should be. But let me show you something that'll blow your mind. 100,000 sounds rich, but here's what actually happens. Uncle Sam wants his cut first. If you're living in a high-cost city like NYC, San Francisco, or LA, after federal, state, and FICA taxes, you're taking home about $6,000 a month. That's your real starting point. Now, let's buy the Success Starter Pack. 1-bedroom apartment, $2,800, car payment, $800, student loans, $500. You haven't even bought food yet, and 68% of your paycheck is already gone. If you're crushing it in a low-cost area, great. This video isn't for you. This is for the people who followed the rulebook, did everything right, and still feel like they're falling behind. But here's where it gets crazy. Remember when your parents talked about their 100 grand salary like it was life-changing money? It was. In 1990, that same 100K had the buying power of about $248,000 today. So, when you earn 100K in 2026, you're really making what 40K bought back in 1990. You're not rich. Your dollars just aren't worth what they used to be. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the actual government data since 2019, housing costs up 26%, groceries up nearly 30%. The system is designed to inflate your costs faster than your boss will ever raise your salary. That's not a conspiracy, that's just math. Look at the actual data. According to the BLS inflation calculator, $100,000 in 1990 had the same buying power as $248,000 today. It gets worse. Since early 2020, housing and rent costs are up 26%, and food prices, they've spiked 29.5% since December 2019. Okay, so you made it this far. Here's where most people realize they're in trouble. Take home after taxes, $6,000. Let's do the real math. Rent for a 1-bedroom in a major city, $2,800. Student loans, $500. Car payment, insurance, and gas, $900. Health insurance and utilities, $400. Groceries and essentials, 100 times 10. Wait, let's just say 1,000. Total, $5,600. You have $400 left. 1 car repair, 1 medical bill, 1 emergency, 1 friend's wedding, and you're negative. You are 1 paycheck away from broke, wearing a $100,000 mask. Most people stop right here and think they cracked the code. If you're still here, good, because this is where the real money disappears. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Remember that $400 we had left? Watch what happens to it. Plot twist. It was never really there. Do this with me. 30 seconds. Pull out your phone. If you're on an iPhone, go to Settings, tap your name, then Subscriptions. On Android, open the Play Store, tap your profile, Payments and Subscriptions, then Subscriptions. This screen is the stuff you remember paying for. Netflix, Spotify, Disney Plus, HBO Max. But that is just the clean list. Now, open your banking app or credit card app. Look for recurring, subscriptions, or just scan the last 2 months of statements. That's where the dirty list lives. Amazon Prime, your phone plan, iCloud storage, or Google One. That food delivery pass, LinkedIn Premium, the free trial you swore you canceled, and that gym membership. That's been starting Monday since forever. I'm not just talking streaming. I mean everything that quietly auto-charges your card every month. A 2021 West Monroe survey found Americans spend about $273 a month on subscriptions. That's $3,276 a year. But I use all of them. Do you? Because another survey found we underestimate our subscription spending by about 2.5 times. And 42% of us forget at least one subscription we're actively paying for. So, if you just found one you forgot, don't post the name. Just comment, "Found one." You're not bad with money. You're bleeding money on autopilot, but it gets worse. Coffee. Maybe you're a $7 latte person. Maybe it's five. Let's say $7. 5 days a week. 7 times 5 is $35 a week. That comes out to about $140 a month, or $1,680 a year. Even if your number is half of mine, that's still $800 a year. That's not coffee money. That's a Roth IRA contribution you're drinking. Dinner, you're tired, so you DoorDash. That $15 burger becomes $28 after fees, tip, and surge pricing. 3 times a week, that's $336 a month. That's about $4,000 a year. And I get it. The system charges you extra when you're exhausted. Oh, and Amazon. I just need to hit the free shipping minimum. For non-prime orders, that's $35. So you add a $15 thing you don't need to save around $7 in shipping. Congratulations. You just spent $8 more just to feel smart. Now, watch the math. Subscriptions, $273. Coffee Habit, $140. DoorDash, $336. Amazon impulse buys, let's call it $200. Work stuff you can't avoid. Wardrobe, dry cleaning, lunches, $300. Total, $1,249 a month. Remember that $400 cushion? You're not 400 positive. You're 849 negative every single month. This is the real 100K trap. You're making 6 figures and losing 4 figures to stuff you barely notice. Now you might be thinking, fine, I'll just make more money. Problem solved. Wrong. Here's why that won't work. This is called the status tax. When your salary goes up, your lifestyle expectations creep up with it. This isn't weakness, it's neuroscience. The system wants you to upgrade. Better apartment, nicer car, expensive gym, designer clothes for work events. They look like rewards. They're actually anchors. Why does someone making 200K feel just as broke as someone making 100K? Because they're playing the same game, just at a higher price point. The trap scales with your income. All right, enough doom. You didn't click on this video to feel worse. You're here for solutions. Here are 3 moves that actually work. Move number 1, geographic arbitrage. If you're remote or hybrid, move 40 minutes outside the expensive city. Save $800 to $1,200 on rent instantly. That's your freedom fund right there. Same job, same salary, way more breathing room. Move number 2, the 48-hour rule. Any purchase over $100, wait 48 hours. Let the dopamine fade before the money does. You'll be shocked how many things you don't buy after the excitement wears off. Move number 3, buy freedom, not toys. If your investments can't cover the car payment, you can't afford the car, period. Stop renting a fake life from the bank. Buy assets that give you options, not liabilities that lock you in. The truth hurts, but it also sets you free. Most people will never tell you this stuff because they're selling you something. I'm not. If you want more reality checks like this, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment below. What's your biggest money trap right now? I'm Noah. See you on the outside.